weeknight at 7. Celebrate CBC's 50th anniversary with Life and Times as we showcase Canadian television stars. A special month-long series of biographies. Tonight at 7 on CBC.
Musicworx returns with a back-to-school music special event. Starting September 3rd, we kick off a new season with great bands and artists every weekday for 2 weeks. We've got Simple Plan, Crush, Martina Cervera, Rascals, George Leach, Thule, Danny Michel, and Edwin and the Pressure. Join host Pat Mastroianni
on Musicworx.
A 2-week special event continues today at 5:30 on CBC.
Bring home the KFC Heritage Meal. 9 pieces of original recipe chicken prepared the way the Colonel's always done it, plus all the fixins with original packaging for just $18.90. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
What would a floor washing machine look like? It would look like a Swiffer Wet Jet. Load the cleaning solution and aim the power jet spray at dirt to dissolve it. The pad's triple-layer core locks it deep inside forever. Swiffer Wet Jet. Cleaner. Smarter. The ultimate floor washing machine. And it's great on wood floors.
My mom had to cut up all her credit cards. Dad's allergic to housework. My sister dresses like a floozy. Mom made Dad get a new secretary.
Need a little quiet time? Give them Quaker Chewy bars made with whole grain Quaker oats and other delicious ingredients. Just look, they're so happy they're speechless. Quaker Chewy bars. Chewy stops the chatter. Introducing the Chewy Trail Mix bar. Wholesome and satisfying.
Whoa, here we go. It's the best country in the country. Non-stop music. All-time favorites. The finest country has to offer. From Calgary, Paul Brandt hosts one outstanding night of music. The 2002 Canadian Country Music Awards. Tonight at 8 on CBC. Brought to you in part by Chevy Trucks. You're watching CBC Television, celebrating 50 years.
Every baby deserves a gentle touch, especially where it really matters. So Pampers made Natural Aloe Touch. With soft, natural fibers and natural moisturizers, it's the closest thing to mom's touch. Pampers Natural Aloe Touch.
If you once worshipped the sun, use new moisturizing Olay Intensive Restoration Treatment with Vitaniacin and the highest concentration of pro-retinol. It zones in to fight signs of aging. New Total Effects Intensive Restoration Treatment.
You built a life with the one you love. Raised your kids right. Even when you didn't think you could work any harder, love saw you through. Nothing's more important than family. You'd never want to leave them unexpected bills. That's why AIG Assurance created Funeral Coverage Plus, an insurance plan that provides money and assistance when your loved ones need it most. If you're 50 to 75 with no serious illness, your acceptance is guaranteed. Call now. There's no medical exam, no salesperson will visit. Up to $15,000 goes to your beneficiary within 48 hours tax-free. Your premiums could be less than $1 a day and they'll never increase. Your coverage will never decrease. We'll even arrange and pay for your return to Canada if you pass away anywhere in the world. Call AIG Assurance toll-free at 1-800-427-0927 for your free information kit and final planning guide. Show your family how much you care. Call 1-800-427-0927 now.
Quite simply, the CBC changed my life. When I was 10 years old and I had never seen a ballet before, I was lucky enough to tune into CBC and see Veronica Tennant dancing Juliet in Romeo and Juliet with the National Ballet of Canada. Well, that was it. My life was changed, my mind and my heart were transfixed, and the rest is history.
Life and Times looks at Friendly Giant, Mr. Dressup, and Fred Penner. Then, As the Towers Fell remembers September 11th, tonight on CBC Television. Watch CBC News Canada Now, tonight at 6.
Do you hear a popping noise? Well, you should. It's the win-win event, where you'll scratch, save, and win every time. With over $10 million in prizes and discounts available to be won. You could pop down to Orlando, Florida, courtesy of Universal Studios and SunQuest, or be popular with a free CD player, karaoke machine, two-way radios, watches, free instant wins, and so much more. Prizes will pop when you shop. Pop by Guardian, IDA, Pharma Plus, and Rexall today. No purchase necessary.
Well, after reviewing your file and going through all the proper screenings and checks, I have some wonderful news. The adoption has gone through. Congratulations.
Tropicana welcomes Cranberry to the family. Introducing that great Tropicana taste, now in delicious cranberry cocktail.
There's going to be a world war unfolding right in front of us.
There was an atmosphere of real hysteria.
How do you report chaos?
Couldn't understand it. It was too awful. It was too horrible.
You're waiting for it to be known that this isn't really happening.
Journalists on the scene and on the air tell their stories of September 11th.
Nobody knew where was safe anymore.
I just sat there and just let myself cry because I knew it was going to be another hard day.
As the Towers Fell, a CBC News special documentary, tonight at 8 on CBC Television. The latest from the world of business.
Sell it.
Venture with Diane Buckner, Sunday night following Sunday Report on CBC Television.
Jack, I've decided to plan ahead.
Is that so?
Yeah. See, the fact is I'm not going to be around forever. And if I were to go tomorrow, I'd hate to leave the family with nothing. So I called AIG Assurance, and I took out their Guaranteed Life Plus.
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you how it works.
If you're between 40 and 75, you're guaranteed to be accepted for Guaranteed Life Plus from AIG Assurance. Call the toll-free number today. No salesperson will visit. Your premiums, as low as $20 a month, will never increase, and your coverage will never decrease. Guaranteed. And in the case of accidental death, your beneficiary will receive 5 times your coverage. Tax-free. Sure does make sense. That's why I got Guaranteed Life Plus 2 years ago.
Call AIG Assurance today at 1-877-789-0729 for your free information kit. Ask for extension 241. Protect your family.
At Home Depot, we're striking a blow for lower home improvement costs. Now through September 29th, we'll deduct the cost of sales tax from the purchase and installation price of select merchandise. Great brand names like Thomasville, Prendor, Shade-O-Matic, GE, and more. It's our way of making sales tax a little less taxing. It's just one more way we've got lower prices nailed.
Becoming Canadian.
This day will decide our future.
A 4-part 50th anniversary special.
Now I feel I belong to Canada.
Landed. 6 new lives in Canada. Premieres Thursday at 8 on CBC.
Every weeknight at 7, celebrate CBC's 50th anniversary with Life and Times as we showcase Canadian television stars. A special month-long series of biographies. Lorne Green, tonight at 7 on CBC. Watch CBC News Canada Now, tonight at 6.
I'm glad you called AIG Assurance about Funeral Coverage Plus.
With the high cost of funerals, it's important that we both have insurance coverage. I just wasn't sure it would fit into our budget.
But our premiums are only about $1 a day. Will I sleep better knowing I won't leave you with financial burdens?
And when I go, the kids will get a little money. Nothing's more important than our family.
Your acceptance is guaranteed if you're 50 to 75 with no serious illness. Call now. There's no medical exam and no salesperson will visit. Your premiums will never increase and your coverage will never decrease. With Funeral Coverage Plus, up to $15,000 goes to your beneficiary within 48 hours, tax-free. Call now for your free information kit and final planning guide.
Grandma, Grandpa!
Protect your family. Call now, toll-free, 1-800-251-2740.
My mom had to cut up all her credit cards. Dad's allergic to housework. My sister dresses like a floozy. Mom made Dad get a new secretary.
Need a little quiet time? Give them Quaker Chewy bars made with whole grain Quaker oats and other delicious ingredients. Just look, they're so happy they're speechless. Quaker Chewy bars. Chewy stops the chatter. Introducing the Chewy Trail Mix bar. Wholesome and satisfying.
Life and Times, a special month-long series of biographies spotlighting some of CBC's unforgettable talents from the past 50 years. Watch CBC News Canada Now, tonight at 6.